Wonderful. Okay, let's see here. How do I make that work? I'm doing that thing again with... Wait. Hi, Noah. How are you? All right, I think we're ready. Toyland, Toyland, little girl in Boyland. Once you dwell within, you are ever happy there. Childhood Joyland, mystic merry Toyland. Once you pass its borders, you can never return again. Toyland, Toyland, little girl in Boyland. Once you dwell within, you are ever happy there. Childhood Joyland, mystic merry Toyland. Once you pass its borders, you can never, you can never return again. Toyland, 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 Toyland. Well, good evening, you guys, and welcome to a very special Christmas edition of Tuesday Night Owls. This is the 30th episode. I'm really, really excited to be doing this on YouTube. This is my second YouTube live concert, and it's fun to be here. But I see people coming over from Instagram. Liza's here. I think I saw Linda's here. Noah's here. Hi, you guys. It's a little song called Toyland, and Hannah pointed out, actually, this is time for a little show and tell. If you've seen the music video for that song by Shell, this is actually the wee bear that's in it. And let's see, I think when I was 16, I went to the library and there was this book on making teddy bears. And I decided I would try my hand at making a teddy bear, so I used an old bath towel, and thus Christmas Bear was born, and he's one of my favorite things on the planet. But I gave him to Hannah, and then she moved to Nashville, and she had to have a place to store all of her things, so I'm babysitting Christmas Bear at the moment, but he says, hello. Yes, I thought I recognized it. Yeah, he comes to life in the video, which is really, really, really magical. All right, well, a few weeks ago, Casey and I decided we would look up what some of the oldest Christmas carols were and see what we liked. And we actually liked all of them, but we liked best a song called The Friendly Beasts. And so I've done a little arrangement of that based off Burl Ives' arrangement. So I'm going to play that for you now. Let's see. All right. Jesus, our brother, kind and good, was humbly born and stabled, and the friendly beasts around him stood. Jesus, our brother, kind and good. I said the donkey, all shaggy and brown. I carried his mother both uphill and down. I carried his mother to Bethlehem town. I said the donkey, all shaggy and brown. I said the cow, all white and red. I gave him my manger for his bed. I gave him my hay to pillow his head. I said the cow, all white and red. I said the sheep with curly horns. I gave him my wool for his blanket so warm. He wore my coat on Christmas morn. I said the sheep with curly horns. I said the dove from the rafters so high. I cooed him to sleep that he should not cry. We cooed him to sleep, my love and I said the dove from the rafters so high. Bless every beast by some good spell of the gift he gave, was glad to tell in the stable dark. Oh wait, that's not right. Bless every beast by some good spell in the stable dark, was glad to tell of the gift he gave, Emmanuel. The gift he gave, Emmanuel. Hello, Tom. I just saw your comment. I'm so glad you're here. I love this arrangement. I recognize the words, but I can't place from what and where. It's such a beautiful carol. I was so surprised to learn that that's one of the oldest Christmas carols. I was saying on Instagram, I don't think that's the original melody. I think it's sort of Burl Ives' adaptation, but it's really pretty. Okay, I think we'll do the Castle of Dromore next. Souffian Stevens is the only one I've heard it from before. Oh, I need to go check out his version. Holly and the Ivy that you did over Instagram. I'll do that one again for sure. First time I've heard was Souffian Stevens. Oh, I need to check that out. Oh, my boyfriend lived near Castle of Dromore growing up, and he's been there many times. Wow, that's so cool. I'd love to visit there someday. There's also an Irish piece called The Church of Dromore. So obviously it's a place worthy of singing about. October winds lament around the castle of Dromore, yet peace is in the lofty halls, my loving treasure store. Though autumn leaves may Singing hush-a-bye-loo-la-loo-la-la. Sing hush-a-bye-loo-la-loo. Singing hush-a-bye-loo-la-loo-la-la. Sing hush-a-bye-loo-la-loo. Did I see earlier that someone's tuning in from Loveland? I thought I saw that. It's Tom from Facebook. Thanks, Liza. You're so sweet. Oh, Mitch, you're here. Oh, hello, fairy child. It wasn't all bad. I had some beautiful nephews and nieces born this year. Oh, Linda, that's so cool. To make a crown of flowers, natural stuff over winter break. I love that, Noah. That's so sweet. Doesn't mean anything, but is a mental gain. Only 17 more days of 2020. Sorry that I'm reading the comments backwards. Lady Moon with an audience of Hana on the keys. Yes, please. Yes, she's here, ladies and gentlemen. As mysterious as ever. I thought I saw someone was here from Loveland. If you are here from Loveland, cheers. Thanks for the concert, Lady Moon. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see. Any chance you could have your right hand in the frame too? You know, I need to back up a little more. That would probably make it easier. I just sing pretty soft, and so I'm concerned sometimes that if I get too far away, it's hard. Folks were saying that it's a little challenging to see it when it's in portrait mode, so I was trying to do it in landscape mode, but I haven't quite found the right combination yet. Maybe if I back up to here. Tuning in from Scotland. Oh, big fan of Planksty, Irvine, Brady covers. Oh, thank you for tuning in. Oh my gosh, I almost did. I was trying so hard to get Arthur McBride worked up for this show because it's a wonderful Christmas song, so to speak, but I'm sorry that I didn't manage it, but maybe we'll be able to manage it in the next live show. But thank you for tuning in. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to do Lo, How a Rose There Blooming. I did not realize this is a German carol originally. Hold on. But it's really beautiful. Whoever translated it to English did a brilliant job because the poetry is magnificent, and to pull it all together into a brilliant rhyme would be quite a challenge. I'm so fascinated by that. Rosie. Thanks, Liza. You are so sweet. I'm so glad you're tuning in here. It's one of my favorites. Yay! Title is... Yes, I could not pronounce that, but... So I learned. In German the word is... Also could not pronounce that. Are you guys German? Is that what's happening here? You're just carrying on a conversation now? I love that. Okay, let's see here. Actually, I pose a question for everybody because this has been on my mind a lot lately. I've been thinking about learning Irish or Gaelic because I don't know any other languages than English, and I thought if I was going to learn one, I would learn Irish because there's so many beautiful songs sung in that language. And I wondered if you could learn a second language, or if you already know a second language, what would it be / what is it? I'm just gonna catch up on your comments real quick. I was ambitious enough to buy a Gaelic language course once, but never applied myself to get through it. I would love to know it though. But Linda, you and I could learn together. We should do this. It's going to be our next Marco Polo adventure is learning Gaelic together. I love that. Marie Brennan's and Frigg was one I memorized like 20 years ago. Is this a song in Gaelic? I started trying to learn Gaelic, but I'm not good with languages. It takes a lot of time that I didn't have, and Gaelic is hard. But if I were to try again, it'd probably be that, or brush up on my Spanish. Well, that's amazing. There's so many people here who want to speak this language. We could all be communicating together. It'd be really fun. I've tried to learn Irish, Scots Gaelic. I have to memorize the songs and have barely any idea what I'm singing. I'm pitiful. I recently picked up French again. Allison, I don't think that's pitiful. Or I'm pitiful with you. Either way. I'm planning on learning Italian. Oh, that's cool. With the Duolingo app. It's my pandemic goal. I'm very, very late in starting. I guess I better get on it. I love that. Yeah, let me know. I hear a lot about Duolingo, but very tricky but beautiful language. Oh, Abby, that's so cool. Does your boyfriend speak it? I'm curious. Too pretty for me to make German jokes. No German jokes. Mitch, behave yourself. Okay, listen, yes. Can we? It would be so much easier to have someone to speak. Yes. Maybe we could actually learn, maybe we could actually find some people who speak it, and then they could help us with our pronunciation. Wouldn't that be so fun? Yes, it's a song in Irish. It has an incredible lightness to it. Oh, thanks, Jack. As a singer, if that came naturally, or was it a style that you worked to create? So I had a coach. Well, I have a coach, but he's expensive, and so I go about like once every 2 years, but he really did change my life because he taught me that singing is no different than speaking, and that you don't use any more air or anything, you know. And he also introduced me to the concept that when you sing high notes, you use less air, which was foreign to me because that was not what I was taught at all. And with that, he also helped me understand that the resonance of the note comes from like the upper palate. And with that, I have a very small upper palate. So I think by and large, my voice is quiet, my singing voice is quiet, and I think it's largely due to the fact that my upper palate is pretty small, and it's a small target for resonance. So if that answers your question, I think I come by it honestly, because anytime I've tried to sing louder, it's not a very pleasant sound. He learned in school, but he's forgotten a lot of it. That'd be a hard thing to keep up if you don't have people to speak to. I can count to 10 and say, "How are you?" And I'm well, thanks. That's so cool. That's way more than I could do. It really is fascinating. Man, singing the voice is a fascinating instrument. I get super nerdy about it because it's always been very, very hard for me to sing, and it's something my dad, was always excited for me to do as a child, and I hated the sound of my voice, and so I spent a lot of time just trying to be okay with the way that I sounded or the fact that I was quiet, and had a lot of people telling me I, should sing louder, and I have a lot left to learn, but I'm at a point where I actually enjoy like exploring it and figuring out, what I'm capable of doing. So that's a good place to be. My flautist friend I was telling you about is fluent and still tries to speak regularly. So if you ever need Irish flute music and want to chat in Irish, he's your guy. Oh, that'd be lovely. Yes, let's make that happen. First, I need to figure out how to speak Irish, so. Okay, guys, well, let's see. What does that leave us? Leaves us the Holly and the Ivy, which is one of the routes. I found out. I just looked briefly when I was looking for the lyrics, but it's in... it said that it was a route, and then I don't remember the number, but I was like, that makes sense, actually. When you listen to it, you sort of realize that, but I've taken it for granted all these years, just thinking of it as a Christmas carol, but of course. decorations of your home are beautiful. Oh, thank you, Nadia. It's good to see you. I'm so glad you're tuning in here. Is Sarah going to add a recorder solo on your Lady Moon record? I mean, at the rate she's coming along, that is highly probable because I would say she's a natural based on her Instagram videos. Though she be but little, she is fierce. Oh, I love that. Thanks. Good old Shakespeare. The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees in all the wood, the holly bears the crown. Rising of the sun and the running of the deer, they're playing on the merry organ, singing, singing on the choir. The holly bears a blossom as white as lily flower, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ, and we are sweet Savior. The holly bears a berry as red as any blood, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ to do us Saviors good. Oh, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, they're playing on the merry organ, singing, singing on the The holly bears a prickle as sharp as any thorn, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ on blessed Christmas morn. Oh, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, they're playing on the merry organ, sweet singing on the The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees in all the woods, the holly bears the crown. Well, this concludes my special little Christmas show, and It's really, really fun learning these Christmas songs. It gets me very excited to make a Christmas album someday, and even have like a little more time to invest in the arrangements and things like that. But I'm so grateful to you guys for tuning in and, you know, spending this time with me. Yeah, oh my gosh, you guys. It's crazy to me to think that like 2020 is coming to an end, and it's been a very different year just using this time to actually invest in this project called Lady Moon. And thanks to my patrons, be able to actually do live shows every week and online, and now actually be able to make an album in 2021. So I want to send a huge thank you out to my patrons. Many of you watched on Instagram and you came over here to YouTube, and I just appreciate you guys so much. I had a lot of fun like putting these songs together for you all, and it's a joy and an honor to create music for you guys. So I want to say thank you. And I'm really, really excited to make a record for you. I want to say thank you for believing in me and making that possible. With that, if anybody wants to join us on Patreon, it's patreon.com/LadyMoonCries. Come and join us, because I don't know, I was thinking about it the other day, like, it's a really special and unique thing to be able to create your own music and not have to worry about like a middleman or somebody else who's going to decide whether or not you get to release this music to the world. I get to talk to you guys and see what you like and what you think should be on a record, and then put that out, and that's huge. It's not the background that I came from. Like, I came from a place where you're really working, you have like a team of people who are very invested in what you're creating, meeting, you know, their expectations, instead of it just like naturally coming from your heart and you naturally connecting with the people who listen to it and enjoy it. So you guys also make that possible. But if you want to join us, help us make a record, it's patreon.com/LadyMoonCries, and I'm going to start my first record in February of 2021, and it'll be an original record. But after that, I'm really hoping to do like a Christmas record and a classics record, etc. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and I'm going to take a couple weeks off for Christmas just to make Christmas presents and be with my family, but I'll be back doing live concerts on here on January 5th. So I'm going to catch up on your comments real quick before I tune off. Love you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I love you too, Liza. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and all the Trout/Holbrooks. Thanks, Nathan. Thanks, Mitch. The joy and honor is ours. Oh, Linda, thank you so much. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Can't wait for the album. Me too. I'm just excited to throw paint at the canvas. I keep saying that, but it's like a, you know, I don't know how to explain it exactly. Like that feeling of wanting to bring something to life and knowing that it's this huge challenge that you have to go through, like even just giving birth to something, but being really, really excited to step into that. And, you know, 2021 seems like a good year to be doing that. Thank you so much for the pleasant time. Thank you for tuning in. Good night, Daryl. Oh, Daryl, are you the one who was tuning in from Loveland? Wow, thanks for tuning in. Merry Christmas to you and to your family. Thanks, Mitch. Thanks, Nadia. It's the correct spelling of the song title. See, I'm not good at Gaelic. Okay, well, I've got to look that up. Stick you to what you have with the voice. While there's always room to improve, you've got something really unique. Best of luck. Thanks, Jack. That was really sweet. That's an amazing octave mandolin, or is it a mandola, and a magnificent rendering of every piece from you as always. Thanks, David. So this is an octave mandolin. It's a Bitterroot made by Weber, and it's all mahogany. It sounds magnificent. It smells really good too. Keep saying that, but I wish that someday maybe there will be there will be the ability to virtually smell things. Actually, that would be a little bit scary. I hope for more in-person interaction in the future. Flute. Sarah is super goofy. Yeah, she is, but let's be real, she's killing that recorder. She's so good at it. She just needs to channel her inner 10-year-old. They're the stars on record. Yeah, that's true. 10-year-olds are the stars on recorder. This is an instrument made for 10-year-olds. When she was playing that, I was like, you know, I could actually see her becoming quite proficient at this, and that would be amazing because I have never known a proficient recorder musician who plays recorder. What do you call them? Because you call someone who plays flute a flautist, but what do you call somebody who plays recorder? Well, you guys, once again, thank you so much. I'm gonna hop off here, and I will see you January 5th. So thank you guys, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Well.